So quite a few of you have requested a mod tutorial on the Buster CYL pen mod, and I'm going to show you guys how to construct that today. First off, you should know that you can get a Buster off of Penwish, penwish.com. If you can't access that or something, I'm going to show you how to build that, but on Penwish you can either buy the Buster CYL mod part, or you can buy the whole Buster fully constructed, which is slightly more expensive, but it has special rings and it was specially modded already, so they take that into consideration when they price it. But I decided to take the cheaper route and actually buy the separate parts and then construct it myself. So a few things you're going to need for this tutorial. You're going to need a Crayola super tip body without the cap and without the back plug. I've already removed those already, so I don't have to mod that on screen. You need a double-sided Kamza. You don't really need the actual Kamza itself, you just need the two caps and then the back plug. So you take off the two caps and the back plug. You have that, and you can get rid of this. Here, when I pulled out the Kamza back cap from this, I already pulled it out beforehand, so it's a lot easier to pull out by hand. The reason why I told you guys you need needle nose pliers is because if you want to remove it, you can use the needle nose pliers to, well, remove it. You can just like clamp it on and then pull it off. If you don't want to scratch it, just put like a t-shirt over it and then open up your pliers and then take them in and then pull it out like that. And then there you have it. So that's why I told you you need needle nose pliers. Next, you need two zebra airfits, which are these pens right here. They are retractable ballpoint pens. They come in blue or black ink, and they have the tip that you need, which is why I need two of them. From the super tips, I mean not the super tips, the airfits, you need to unscrew the tips of both of them, since you need both for each side. And you need one grip. Now I already have these grips cut since I already constructed my Buster, but you'll need those that one grip that you'll later cut. And if you want, for design, you can take the rings off of the airfits, which is what I did. So you just unscrew that part and then take the ring out. And you do the same for the other side. And then you can save these parts for whatever. And that's all you really need pen part wise. Now the next part's the other stuff. You're going to need some tape, some Teflon tape, some needle nose pliers, and a razor blade. Now you can also have some strips of paper, as I'll show you guys later why you need that, but right now I'm just going to show you guys the construction. So first of all, I'm going to start with the actual body part. I'm going to post a skip ahead part that if you already bought the part off of Penwish, the Buster CYL mod part, that you can just skip to that section and then you can just continue from there. But if you're starting from scratch, like I'm trying to show you here, then you can just continue watching. So first off, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need your super tip body, your Kamza back cap, and then your two caps. Now I just have grips on these just because that's how I put my Buster, but you don't need those necessarily. So you basically need all the white parts, and you can get rid of these parts for now. So what you want to do here is you need to wrap tape around the Kamza back cap so that it fits snugly inside of the super tip body. And I don't know how much tape exactly this uses or how much paper, because what I do, I usually take a thin strip of paper and then wrap it around and then tape it down and then just keep trying it until it fits and seeing how well that fits until it's nice and tight and then doesn't move around. Next, after you do that, you're going to put a little bit of tape or paper around this front part here. I'm going to get a close-up shot of this. So put a little bit of tape there, just so that the amount of tape and or paper is level with the super tip body. And after you're done with that, you want to obviously take the composite cap back plug, put it in, and then you'll have your finished body part. And after that, these are what the parts look like when they have all the paper and tape on them. I'm getting close-up shots of these, so don't worry if you can't see it. But after you do that, you want to take this and push it in until it's nice and tight. And then you also notice I have some paper and tape on top of here too. That's to prevent the cap on the back from slipping out. So you want to do, again, trial and error until you get the right amount of paper and tape on. And you just gotta keep trying. You want it to fit really snugly, but not so that the composite cap breaks like that. And then you do the same on the other side. Like that. So this is what the actual Buster CYL mod part looks like. This is the part that you get from Penwish if you order it pre-made like that. So next I'm going to show you guys how to actually put the tips on. First off, if you just want to make a plain Buster CYL, you can just simply put the grips on and then the tips. But because I like to put my Buster as a little customized, I like to put these grips on them. So these are profile grips, if you guys have been wondering. It's 2 sections, 2 rings of them. And I'm going to put them on. And right now it doesn't really matter how far down you put them as long as they're just on there. And then I put the super tip ring. Again, all this is part is optional right here. I put those on top with the part, like the little edge underneath it. I put that on top of the profile part just because it looks nicer, I think. And then after you do this, you can put the not super tip, the AirFit grip and tip on the caps. Now, you obviously take one whole grip and then you cut it in half using the razor blade that I mentioned earlier. Razor blade. And you're just going to take it and you're just going to cut it in half. Now, when you cut it in half, you want to make sure the parts are obviously equal like they are here. And then after that, you take I take about half of this super tip, the AirFit, and I usually stick about half of it on. And then, yeah, just do the same on the other side, put half of it on, about. And then after that, you take the AirFit tips, and then you try to push them in there. The first time when you put the tips inside the grips, it's going to be a little tight, so I put a little bit of water on like the tip and a little bit inside the grip so that I can easily just slide it in. And how you want to slide this in is you want to try to hold it like this and then push down on one side and then just kind of shove the side in like that. So that's one side. And then you repeat the same on the other. And then you can, oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. You push the grip and whatever stuff up here if you have it, like I do. And then just repeat on the other side like always. And after that, you have a completed Buster CYL pen mod. So, I hope this tutorial helped for all you guys that are asking for it and asking how to make it. Again, you don't really have to have these AirFit rings or the profile grips. I just have this for design because I like it like that. I think it has a cool spinning effect. You can definitely sub the AirFit grip if you don't like the feel of it for some reason. You can sub that in for something else, like maybe a sailor or something. I know Storm 4 does that. And that's basically it. So as long as you have the barrel and the composite caps and everything else, it's pretty much a Buster CYL. So yeah, that's it.